Hello everybody, Loki Magics, another day, another video, and today's video is all about Alright, so let's get into it. So, you can see right here, I used 4 epics and 1 rare, which is not bad for Faction Wars 21. And I will say for round 1, definitely take out Brahma first, and then right after, take out Tortured Helm, and then from there you could decide, who you want to take out. But let's break down some of these champions as we play this in the background. Alright, first up is Exemplar. She has pretty good HP, attack, defense, and speed. I say anything above 180 is really good speed for Faction Wars 21, but the faster you could go, the better. And also for accuracy, 250 through 275 is pretty much the perfect range, so don't overdo your accuracy, but definitely give them enough HP, defense, and really good speed. But she is here because of her abilities, like this one right here, her A3, which is really good at keeping control of the battlefield, so definitely use this to lock down some of those annoying opponents in Faction Wars 21. And also, you can see right here, it is not fully booked. I did try to book it all the way to get that extra cooldown, but I really didn't need it, so I was able to pretty much get through Faction Wars 21 without fully booking this champion, which is awesome. She also has this A2 that provides weekend, so overall she's a pretty good champion for this team comp, provides you with some CC, some weekend debuffs, things like that to definitely help you get through the waves. And also her masteries right here, you can see she has none. So that is it for Exemplar. Next up is Battle Sage. Now this champion is pretty cool because she does a lot for you, but let's go over her artifacts first. You can see that she is in Lifesteal set and Immortal. I really feel like these two sets are really good for Faction Wars, but same thing as the other champion, you really just want to focus HP, defense, speed. And the good thing about this champion is that she doesn't need any accuracy because all her skills are buffs. She has this amazing A2 that does increase attack and also will remove all debuffs on all allies. So this is a very helpful ability, especially toward the end when you get to the boss, because the boss does love to freeze and put true fear on you. So this is very helpful. And also she has this A3 that provides revive on death. So this is more like your clutch oh crap moment ability. So if you see anybody go low on HP, because most of these champions are squishy outside of Tayrel, but if you're about to fall, you're about to die, use this ability and you should be okay. And almost forgot, she also has no masteries. So 2 champions with no masteries, not bad, not bad. Okay, let's move on to the next champion. Next up is the Nassau, and let's check out his artifacts. You can see right here, he is wearing Immortal set. Just like the other champions, focus, HP, defense, and speed. And he does need a little bit of accuracy because his A3 does help out, but he is primarily here because of his A2, which heals and does increase defense, which is, obviously going to help you out a lot. But he isn't really your main healer, but he definitely helps. He also has this attacks all enemy, decreases duration of all enemy buffs by 1, which is really cool because on the second round, I think it's a man-eater that provides like unkillable and stuff like that, right? So having the champion to knock out 1 turn of that buff definitely helps out. So this champion overall has a lot of utility and helps out this team composition a lot. And his masteries. And if you notice, I have Master Hexer on there, which he really doesn't need. And it's because this was like one of the first champions I think I was experimenting with when I started playing this game. So his masteries are kind of all jacked up, but that also proves to a point that you really probably don't even need to do this epic champion's masteries. But if you're failing and you just need that little bit of extra push, then I guess you could do his masteries, but I really don't think you need to. I'm just showing it to you because this is exactly what I used in this team comp. But with that being said, let's move on to the next champion. Next up is Tayrel, and he's pretty much the core of this team composition because he does provide a lot. But you can see right here, he's wearing Lifesteal set. He does have accuracy above 270, which is pretty good for this content. And once again, focus HP, defense, and speed, and you will do just fine. And this champion's built pretty well. So what does he do? He provides you first with his A1. Decrease attack, which is very good, especially toward the end at the boss, because if long as he has decreased attack on, he really can't hurt your team. So this is a very good skill to have on your A1. He also has this decreased defense on his A2, which is very good. Obviously, it'll help you clear out the waves a lot faster, do more damage, and it pairs up pretty nicely with Exemplar's weaken, right? So you got the total package: decreased attack, decreased defense, and weaken with this team comp. And also his A3 has stun on it, which definitely helps you crowd control some of your opponents, so definitely don't be afraid to use it. And I noticed I didn't fully book this, so mine was on a 5-turn cooldown and I really didn't have any problems, so maybe you don't need to fully book this one also, but hey, that is up to you. And now let's move on to the last champion. Whoops, almost forgot his masteries. There you go, his masteries. Okay, so now let's move on to the last champion. Oh wait, one more thing, which is pretty important. Tayrel is in the lead because of this aura. How can I forget that? Okay, but seriously, now let's move on to the last champion. Apothecary, everyone's favorite rare champion. He is pretty good, but let's check out his artifact set. Now he is wearing an attack type setup, but it's because I was using it from Clan Boss, but this is what he used in this video, so I figured I'll show you. He does have, once again, HP, defense, and pretty nice speed, and he doesn't need any accuracy, so don't worry about that. And what he really brings to the table is survivability and speed. And he does that with his A2, which is a single target heal, but it does heal a lot and it's on a low turn cooldown, so use it when you can and you should be fine. You really don't need too much healing with this team comp because you have other mechanics in play like revive on death and the nassau's increased defense and heals, so you should be fine with that. But where Apothecary really helps out is with his A3. This thing here just pretty much makes your whole team go really fast, increase speed and fills turn meter, right? So the faster Apothecary goes, the more he can heal and the more he can increase your speed. So definitely try to get him a lot of speed as possible and definitely book him. He only takes rare book, well, he needs rare books, so it shouldn't be an issue. And Apothecary is good in many other places, so definitely utilize this champion for Faction Wars 21 for High Elves. Oh, and yeah, his masteries. Here you go. And this mastery setup was more geared toward Clan Boss, like I said earlier, so if you want to use this same setup you can. It did work out in my team comp, so it should be okay. But that pretty much covers all the champions. Also, the one guy that's dead next to Draco, definitely take him out first because he does hit hard, and he did kill a few of my champions before I could complete the run. So we're trying to get 3-star, right? So we need everybody alive, and that does bring up another point. If you fail 1 or 2 times, just keep trying it. You will eventually make it through. Just kill the ones that I suggested first and you should be all right. And when you get to the boss, really all you have to do is kill the 2 ads, and then you can pretty much hit auto after that and you should be good to go. The boss itself isn't that difficult, it's just getting there, and this team comp definitely worked out. There is a lot of room for improvement and also other champions that you could swap out, so definitely use what you got. If you have some Legos that have similar abilities to some of these champions, then hey, that's even better, right? Especially if you have Arbiter, you could switch out Arbiter for Apothecary, Exemplar, maybe, you know, one of those, and you know, it'll be a better team comp. So a lot of room to grow, but if you have these exact champions and this is all you got, then boom, there you go. You should be able to clear Faction Wars Stage 21 for High Elves. So I'm gonna let the rest of this video play out, and I guess I will just end it here for myself. I'm gonna go downstairs, make myself some coffee, and get my day started. And with that being said, I'm gonna sign off, but you guys have a great week. Hopefully everything works out for you. Be safe, take care of yourself. And also, if you guys have anything else you want me to do or show you, please let me know in the comment section, and I would love to make a video on whatever you guys have suggestions for. So yeah, peace out. I'm gonna let this video play, enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Something